Hello everyone. How are you? It's Faith Nabagala here, your image and etiquette coach. How are you today? I hope you're having a good day. Uh, Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And I hope you can share this video at the end. You find it useful and you know there are a couple of people that you would want to share it with. Uh, it's it's a bit personal, but well, not too personal really, but something that crossed my mind. A few weeks ago, I was getting ready in the morning, and my son was with me. I was actually wearing my perfume then, so we got into a discussion about perfume, and I started showing him, different brands, the classics, a bit of Gucci here, Dolce & Gabbana, Chanel, things that I think he should know, he should look out for. I want him to turn into a smart gentleman, a well-groomed gentleman, and he should, grow up knowing some of these things. So I thought, oh, why not? It would be a good time. And we started going through all those different, bottles and brands of perfume. His case would be cologne anyway, which got me thinking about the lessons that we teach our children. And that's when it crossed my mind that, it wouldn't be bad for me to share a few of the etiquette rules that I insist upon with my son, things that I know will help him as he goes into a gentleman. Right now he's a young gentleman, as he goes into a gentleman when he gets, when he gets older. Things that I know it's only mothers, it's only parents who could teach them, it's only adults who can teach them. They cannot learn them through school, they cannot learn them through their peers, they cannot learn them, on TV, some of these things. So it's better as parents, as people raising children, to insist on some of these things. So here are some etiquette lessons for my 8-year-old son. My son is called Jordan, and I hope that some of these lessons you can use them too for your children. I know many of you know some of these things, but it doesn't hurt to shed some light on them and also remind us of what we should educate our children with, Yes, so let's get into it. So point number 1 is the greeting. We take greeting for granted, but it's very important. Now, the area that I insisted upon was greeting in the morning, specifically. When he wakes up in the morning, he has to greet everyone in the house. Everyone in the house. Be it in Luganda or in English, but he has to greet everyone. You'll notice your children could just pass by the maid, pass by, even you at times, I may not say good morning, but of course I know that you insist upon, right? But let them greet, and let them greet well, let them greet respectfully. Let them greet respectfully, take their time. In Luganda, we say, wasuzotia, so and so, waseulunji. Then he responds respectfully. But he has to greet. Now, this I insisted on from the moment, I think from age 4 or something of the sort, when they totally understand, 3, 4, I think, as that you have to greet each and every morning and greet everyone in the house. And greet respectfully. Greet respectfully. Number 2. He has to put ladies first, no matter what. Ladies first. I need to raise a son who respects women, who respects ladies. And it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't have to be only his mom, his sisters, or his cousins, or whoever it is. Every lady that he crosses paths with, be it his classmates, be it his teachers, be it his aunts, be it whoever it is, he has to grow up knowing that women are well respected. Women deserve respect. Let it be in a queue somewhere. It doesn't hurt him if he gives a lady a chance to go before him. Let him learn to open car doors, though that one we haven't started yet. But why not? Let him buy ladies flowers. Let him understand that ladies are cherished, ladies are loved. So, buy flowers once in a while. Things like that. But ladies first, that he should never fight with a lady. Never, ever fight with a lady. Never. So I am raising a son who will be respectful to women. Women everywhere. Every woman that crosses his path. That is something that is important. And he has to see it around him too. Okay? And the way I carry myself around him, he has to know that all women are respected. Number 3, respecting others. Okay, respecting others. He has to respect adults, any adult. It doesn't matter who they are, what they do, whether someone is coming home to cut the grass in the compound. He has to respect others. Respect elders, also respect his age mates, but he has to be a respectful young gentleman. Respecting others. And if he respects others, he will definitely respect himself. Okay? So the word respect is very important when you are raising a boy. He needs to understand. Okay? And in Uganda we call it, chisamwe. He has to. He has to. So raise a son who respects others, puts others first. Whether elders, of course elders comes first, that one is definite. And also his age mates. Let him have respect. The respect also goes to our fourth point, respecting his gadgets, respecting his things. Whatever he owns, he has to start paying respect. Knowing that if he spoils it, doesn't take care of it, he won't be able to replace it quite easily. Okay? And you're raising a responsible son. So respecting gadgets, I go into the phone. When he's on his phone, where does he keep it? How does he keep it? How long does he use it for? Is he also respecting others with it? Meaning, is it too loud to make others uncomfortable? Etiquette is about others, not just about yourself. He has to know that that loud volume will make me uncomfortable, will make others uncomfortable. He has to put it down. When he's talking to someone, or someone is talking to him, he has to put the phone down, speak to them, then get back onto the phone. How long does he use the phone for? He needs to time himself, not the whole day to stay on the phone the whole time. No. How respectful is he with his gadgets? How respectful is he with his property? Okay, that goes into the fourth point. Our fifth point is his grooming. Grooming. It starts with ordinary things. Brush your teeth twice a day, iron your clothes, things like that. But let him understand the importance behind it. When you insist on him brushing his tongue, he needs to understand that if he has bad breath, people won't take him seriously, people won't want to talk to him, things like that. And the people will think that, he's a bit irresponsible, he doesn't take care of himself. And, it also shows a bit of the background where someone comes from, things like that. So why do you insist on him not wearing a shirt with holes? Why do you insist on him buttoning up his clothes? Why do you insist on that? For a boy, it's very important. Our children need to know the reasons behind we say some of these things. We always scream, but I realize that that's not important to a child. Once you explain to them why you're insisting on it, then it could stay at the back of their minds. Okay? Raise a son who is well groomed, so he turns into a gentleman who is smart, who is polished. Okay? So do that for him. Let him have polished shoes, clean shoes, socks. Why should he wear socks with holes? Those are some of the things that when a child grows up doing those, having socks with holes all the time, yet if he's privileged, of course, to have another pair anyway. What I mean is, if he grows up knowing that it's okay, then that affects him later in life. He'll just go on about life, taking life as it is, not caring about these little things. But let him learn to care about his appearance, body odor. Let him learn about that. Let him learn about deodorant. We're starting that journey. And I think on his 9th birthday or something, when he turns 9, he has to have, some deodorant because he plays soccer. And, he'll start smelling a bit funky or something, the sweat and everything. And he's quite excited about deodorant. But yes, let your boys know that having body odor is not normal. It shouldn't be right. It shouldn't be the normal thing. Get your son a deodorant. Let him know how to use it. And deodorant is not perfume. We'll get into that another time. Or watch one of my videos where I explain more about the grooming, more about grooming for both women and men. But let your children know that they need to be well groomed. Comb his hair, clean his eyes properly, things like that. Then our number 6 is not chewing with food in his mouth, or chewing, and also chewing loudly. That is, not chewing loudly. Not chewing loudly is what I meant, and not putting a lot of food in his mouth. That's what I meant. We call it kuswankula. Let your children learn that it is not normal to chew. No. Please insist on it right now with your children. Insist on it. Girls will be more cautious about this, I believe. But boys, how boys are. They really don't care. When they get to their food, they want to eat their food. But insist on that. Let him know that he has to chew silently. He has to chew quietly. So he's respectful to others also. Okay? So others don't find it uncomfortable when they're eating. So the chewing, I have to keep on reminding him at times, especially with food that he really likes. I'm like, no, Jordan, now chew. Please chew quietly, Number 7 is his posture. To me, posture, good posture just shows confidence. I have to raise a confident son. As simple as that. So I start with those little things. How does he walk? How does he, when he's speaking to others, how does he stand? You know, a gentleman, let him have his chest out. I teach children these, even the others that I teach, these are some of the little things that our kids need to know. Chin straight, chest out, tummy tucked in. So a man has to have his chest out. He should not slouch. When a boy slouches, it means, it shows that he lacks confidence, you know. He won't be able to speak up. You know, those little things, you know, it's body language. If you slouch, it means whatever he's saying, you're not sure, you're quite uncertain. I say, no, stand straight, even though whatever is, you know, you may not be certain of what you're saying, but stand straight and say it confidently. Eye contact is very important. So his posture, he has to stand straight, walk confidently, stand confidently, speak confidently, as a boy, as a man. As a boy, as a man. When he walks into the room, let people know that, oh yes, he is here. And encourage your boys to do that. Encourage them. When you see your son looking down all the time, when he's talking to you, no, that means that there's a bit of, you know, a slight bit of lack of confidence in there. So please just encourage him to always look up at you, look straight at you, whoever he's talking to. Let him smile if he has to smile, but stand straight, shoulders out, chest out, like a man. Let him own the room and let him be confident about it. Let him know that there's no problem with that at all. Let him own the room. And our number 8, which is the last one, it's very simple. Our kids learned this in nursery school, but I have seen so many adults who lack some of these qualities, unfortunately. So we need to insist on this too, is courtesy. Courtesy, meaning how kind are you to others, the words that you speak, the words that we use. Please, thank you, you're welcome, excuse me, I'm sorry, may I. Raise a son who is polite. Raise a son who is courteous. Courtesy will get you through so many doors, you'll be very surprised, okay? Courtesy is very important. Someone who's not courteous shows that they're proud, you know, makes it seem like they're better than others, and that's not what I want my son to be known for. So I insist on those things. Say thank you. Someone gives you something, someone helps you with something, let those words come easily to them. And as adults, let's remind ourselves of those little things. Thank you, please, may I, you know, let's not be rude. Raise a son who's a gentleman. Remember, we're raising gentlemen, not just an ordinary man, but a gentleman. Let him stand out of the crowd and be different. That is what I wish for my son. So those are the 8 points. Let me just give a quick recap. Number 1 was a greeting. He has to greet everyone in the house every single day, every single morning, or whoever comes to the home. Greeting. Number 2, put ladies first, always. Number 3, respecting others. Number 4, respecting his property, respecting his gadgets. Number 5 is the grooming. Number 6, not chewing loudly. Number 7 is posture. Number 8 is courtesy. So that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please share your questions, share things that you might want me to talk about. I'll be very happy to hear from you. I hope that this video has helped you. I hope that this video will help others as well. And let's raise sons that are different, you know, from the norm one. You know how things are changing right now. You know, parenting is not the same as it used to be years ago. And these are things I've noticed, and that is why I got into etiquette. Okay, so please mind some of these things. Please share this video, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. I'll be sharing a lot more information. Thank you so much, and see you again soon. Again, thank you for following Faith Navagala. Okay, bye-bye and take care.